Very choppy day in the stock indexes. We almost hit an equity peak yesterday in some of the stock index portfolios, and we did hit an equity peak in the All 77 Strategy Access portfolio. And today it's just choppy, choppy, choppy. New highs in the cash index Nasdaq 100 futures did not make it, and so we're caught in a situation where the market is a bit overbought, but the S&P is not near highs, and it wants to hold 3,100, while the Nasdaq wants to take profits, and so you get a lot of chop in here. It's due for a correction, but we've been due for a correction. We know how long the market stays overbought, so there's no way to know. And CounterTrends II, meaning S&P, stopped out near the lows today, and market was just one of those days where it pulled back and pulled back. Unusual, I think. I have to go back and look to see 40-point pullbacks and with a VIX of 25, and so high of 26.75, low of 80 of 90. Let's see, low of 97.75. Actually, that low is 87.50. So 80, almost 40 points, almost a 40-point range in this market, and you can see it's very choppy. Let's look at it on the 24-hour symbol. We can do that on the 60-minute breakout. And so moved higher, moved lower at 9 a.m., went to the highs again, back to the lows, and now bouncing off of those. So there's just a lot of chop in here, and we're just at this inflection point of it. The market needs to take a break. The market needs to have a healthy correction, but we're in that zone where the Fed supports the market and doesn't allow much of a pullback. Whenever the Fed is very active, they don't allow much of a pullback, and so we'll see how long they continue to be successful at that. I've had my doubts that Fed stimulus could continue to work for infinitely. At some point, it won't work, but it seems to be working now, and it's hard to short the market, and in this case, it's hard to go long the market because there is, 40-point pullbacks. They allow that, 40-point pullbacks, but healthy corrections of the 5 to 10% magnitude, you don't see that much. And so after nearly making equity peaks in our stock index portfolios yesterday, we have a down day today. Minus 625 CounterTrends II, mini S&P gap fill master plus 175. Tick count trend still has an open position, minus 412.50. It's long. Adaptive moving average is short, minus 275. Tick count trend 5-minute, minus 425. NightTrader was a highlight on the day, capturing that move, getting out near the highs. Continues to be a big-time winner in our portfolio. Cobra CT3, mini S&P, minus 625 on that trade. 60-minute breakout, minus 287.50. Gap continuation, got long up here. Stopped out, minus 325. The SR CounterTrends 2, V2, 1M, 5M, and 15 all hit their profit targets, so those were highlights on the day, plus 475 each on those. SR CounterTrends 2, Nasdaq, minus 825, minus 1,025 on Asia 4 long, 60-minute breakout, minus 1,025. This one is not in the stock index portfolio. These two are not in the stock index portfolio, but they're in the micro gold stock index portfolio, and then these two are in the all 77 strategy portfolio. So just 3 trades here. Long trades trying to capture that pullback, and the market pullback. It was a steeper pullback than the strategy would have anticipated in these circumstances. So down day, Cobra Euro 4 plus 1268.75. ECB is going to print more money, buy bonds, and so central banks around the world continue to do that. And that was the only trade besides soybeans. We talked about that in an earlier video. Plus 112.50 would be nice to see more movement in soybean swing. It's holding a long position. SR CounterTrends 3 gold. Gold has been a highlight this week. A nice trading day yesterday in gold, plus 475. A and B, and Cobra Gold minus 625 today. Up overall in gold, and not many trades in crude. No trades in crude. SR CounterTrends 3 natural gas still short. Not a very volatile market, so we'll see how that trade turns out. All strategy access 5 and flat across the board. All strategy access 6. See, here is the mode of the choppiness right here. You see this go short, reverse along, and go to short, and it's just You know, we can't get a short covering rally through the highs, and we can't get a fall through on the downside either. So really choppy. So this is the new strategy, and it's going through a choppy losing streak. After hours lost again last night as well. You see that, and so it was down. And so overall, a down day in these stock indexes, and those are the trades on the day. Always a good time to start or add contracts after a drawdown or losing day like this.